It is that time. Time to unlock Revan. Now, this has been extremely difficult for me because we all know I made that rant video. Pretty popular video for some people, an unpopular video for others. Discussing how I was disappointed with how quickly they released Revan after they released the characters. And the cost that would get for a majority of people to get Revan. And I wanted to avoid being hypocritical in the sense that, you know, I'm going to pay for Revan even after I said all that. It was really difficult for me. But it came down to this. I make content for you guys on YouTube. Not having Revan would be it would be very tough to be able to make quality content for you guys, because even though there's a lot of Revan content out there right now the way it is, there's always going to be more coming, more teams to be found and stuff like that. And I don't have Treya, which is hard the way it is, but I deal with it. So I kind of need Revan. So in that sense, this is a business decision more so than a game decision. And the other thing is I don't have a test account. If I did, this would be a no-brainer. I wouldn't get him. Okay, so enough with all that. We are going to go in and check right now where the characters are at that I have. And in the long run, I think this isn't going to be nearly as expensive as I originally thought it was, because here's what I did. I panic farmed all the Old Republic characters as soon as they came out. Now, the difference between me and you is I can take between 1st and 5th in the fleet and squad arena every day. So I get a lot more crystals than the average person, which is something I hadn't thought of originally. You know, there's so many things I'm thinking of while filming a video, and this would be trickier for some people, but this is how I did it. As you can see, Zalbar. Well, let's start with this. Bastila Jolie maxed. T3M4 maxed. Earlier I had him at 77. I got him to 100. I'm going to show you how I had saved up some crystals to get something, but it was crystals I saved up through the game. Zalbar, 42 out of 100, and then we go to Mission, which is 3 out of 85, so she has a total of 182 shards to get her to 7 stars. So she's the one I really need to get up there and figure out how to farm. That's something in this video we're gonna take a look at, is what's the best way to farm her. We know that there's a pack for her, and then there's the pack that includes all of the characters, and you're gonna get one of them. I don't think that's the best way. I think we're gonna go through shipments. So I need to keep a running total of what I have spent so far, and so this is where they at. This is the free-to-play way, farming them completely, no money. And now we're going to see what it's going to take to finally get them the rest of the way to 7 stars to get Revan. There's a day and a half left in the event, so it's cutting it pretty close. So, first things first, we are going to look at the Zalbar and Mission Vale bundle. Okay, it's $29.99, so I'm going to write this down right now. I can't remember what it's going to be with taxes. We're going to say it's like $31 around that. We're going to do this as an estimate. So we'll go in here. We're going to get this pack. It has 50 shards of each character. This is going to get me really, really close with Zalbar and help me get up there with Mission. Okay. Purchase was set. Skip, unlock all these. Okay. 50 shards each. So let's go in here and let's take a look. Now, Zalbar needs 8 more shards to get to 7 star. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to get $100 worth of crystals at the moment right now. Now remember, we've already spent around 31. First, I'm going to get over here and use this free Bronzium card right here. Okay, so over here to $100 worth of crystals. Okay, go in. Purchase was set. Okay, and that's around $106. Okay, so I'll keep a tally of this on the screen so you guys can see completely. Now, it would be wonderful if I don't have to spend any more crystals than this. I think the best way to approach this right now is through the shipments. So let's go in here. Okay, here is mission first. And we're going to get these, okay? We're going to get these shards right now. But actually, first, we're going to go in here. And, okay, it shows you that T3M4 earlier was bought with 2,000 crystals. This was crystals that I had, like, I'd got some crystals for Territory War. I've gotten crystals through other things, and I hadn't spent them for, like, a day after getting first in both arenas. Or, not first, around, like, third or something like that. And then I spent those 2,000 crystals on T3M4 here, so that didn't count towards the total. And I'm not going to spend the 2,000 on Zalbar right now to get him up to 100. That would be a waste. But I am going to definitely spend it on mission here. And this is going to get me to 6 stars with mission. So let's go in here. And let's promote her. Man, it feels good to promote a character. I always love that. Okay, so as we know, we need how many shards with Zalbar? 8 shards with Zalbar and 99 with mission. So there's a few ways to approach this. First, let's refresh the shipments here a little bit. And this is wonderful right here. 16 shards of mission. Easy way to get going up there. And we're gonna do this a few times because I think shipments right now is the best way to do this. There is 16 shards of Zalbar. Okay, here's something tricky. Do I want to wait till I can get 8 shards of them? Mathematically, what do I do here? Because there's going to be a time where I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it and wait till he drops with 8 shards. Here's mission with another 16, which is wonderful. 100 crystals again. Here we go. I'm glad I saved because here is 8 shards of Zalbar right here. I'm going to go in, increase him to 7 star, and we are getting closer to our ultimate goal. Okay, another 100 crystals. Excellent. Another 16 shards of mission. I'm at 49. I'm 51 shards away from 100 if my Minnesota math proves me correct, which I hope it does. Okay, we're going to do this again. 4 shards of mission. Now, the cost of the refreshes are going to get higher here. This is what's probably going to cost most of the crystals. 16 of Zalbar. And by the way, I'm not scrolling down, some of you, because yeah, these characters would show right at the top right away. And let me see. Let's do this again. 4 shards of mission. Now, how much is it going? Oh, it's 400 crystals. I did a lot last night. I did like, I didn't put any energy into ship energy or mod energy because I was trying to get mission up there once I knew I had Zalbar at enough. So let's do this again. Let's refresh again. Oh, come on. Now it's going to start spending 400 crystals to do a refresh. That's unfortunate. Okay. 8 shards of mission. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Let's refresh again. 8 shards of mission again. At 73. Let's refresh again. Another 8 shards of mission. Now it's going to be costing 900 crystals. This is... Oh. If you guys think I'm doing this wrong, please let me know. Is there a better way to do this? Because when I go in here, if I spend the faction pack, I'm not guaranteed I'm going to get mission. You know what I'm saying? So, if I spend 400 crystals on only a little bit of Cantina energy to farm her through the regular node, that's going to add up too. So I think I'm just going to have to suck it up right now and spend that. Now we're at 89. And we get to the 16 with 464 crystals left. So effectively, I have spent, okay, we're going to add up 106 plus 31, 7, 3, 1, $137 to get these characters to 7 stars. And I'm not going to need to gear them anymore either, by the way. So here's what's awesome about this is we'll go in here, we'll look at this. And one thing I forgot to point out is when the first packs came out, when the characters were first released, it's like $9.99 to get a character to 4 stars instead of at 3 stars. And I'm pretty sure I got was the pack like again $20 to get Mission and Zalbar to 4 stars. So I did that at the beginning. I was just sitting here just thinking about that because I want to make sure I add up every cost because I want to be as real with you guys as can be. So we'll add that 157. And let's do it this way. So we're going to say with better drops, going through the store here with a few better shipment drops, I might have had a little bit more than 464 crystals left, which is actually very reasonable. And so we're going to say that it was about $150 to get these characters to 7 stars after I had panic farmed them. Now, of course, the difference between me and some of you is my ability to get crystals daily through the Fleet Arena and Squad Arena. I'm placing in the top 10. I'm getting more crystals to pay out. I realize that is hard for some of you. But let's say you got half of what I was able to get, or, you know, half the crystals I was able to get every day, and you were farming half the characters this way. Basically, and, you know, this is pretty crude, but in the sense that you'd be spending around $300 to get Revan to 7 stars because it'd probably be around $300 to get these characters to 7 stars themselves from scratch or from where they were at, or if you didn't have as much crystals when they were at. I know some people on YouTube were spending, you know, $300, $400, $500. If you don't have a lot of crystals every day and started panic farming these characters, $250, $300, and it all depends on drops as well, because we don't, you know, drops, sometimes you can have great drops, sometimes you can have awful drops. The last few drops of T3 I had the last 3 days were brutal. The first few days I'm like, I'm gonna get him to 7 star, like, oh, let me snap better than that, and it didn't work that way. So I personally spent $150 to get these characters to 7 star, to get Revan to 7 stars, and I've already gone over this, okay? I've got them to gear 8 without spending any crystals. So let's go in here, and we're going to do the event quickly. And I'm going to show you how nice and easy this is. These characters are already at 7 star, which is nice. I'm going to put this on auto. What's that say? Sith Plunderer. That looks like a Sith Assassin to me. Okay, well, we're just going to... I'm going to put this on auto. Just like this. And we're going to see how this does. These characters are all at gear 8. Remember this. Except for Bastila. I got to point that out. I forgot. Sorry about that. Bastila's at gear 12. Because I got her right away. But the rest of the characters are at gear 8. Okay, good. Good. Woo! Again, this is just on auto. Oh, this is only phase 1 through 4. Maybe this is going to be trickier than I thought. Maybe I am going to have to do this by hand. Perfect. Going through. Oh, I think Zalbar's underrated, honestly. Stop throwing grenades at me! The wonderful thing with Jolie is he is going to heal the team eventually, which is nice. There we go. These characters look much easier to take out. Okay, again, not trying to bore you. I'm just showing you I'm sitting here on auto, able to complete this. And these are Gear 8 characters. Yes, they have 5-dot mods in them. Remember that? They do have decent... Now, I didn't put, like, my best speed mods on these characters. Okay, let's... You know, this is cool. These are, like, Sith Commandos. that are in the Knights of the Old Republic game. Maybe this will be added as Sith Soldier, excuse me. Maybe this will be added as a character in the game eventually, along with Malik and Saul Kareth. Malik's got to come to the game, right? I mean, I'm a pretty picky individual. Why could I be happy with just Revan? We need Malik. We need Malgus. We need Satil Shan. We need Valkorion. Okay. The Sith Pursuer there. Don't she put shock on my Zalbar. Okay, this is getting a little frustrating because I'm almost losing my T3. Thank you for the heal. You know, the one thing that is kind of frustrating is Bastila's leadership ability doesn't give any benefits to other Old Republic characters except for Jolee and Revan. Okay, I lost mission. I'm not worried. I'm not worried one bit. 'Cause I'm still going to get the same amount of shards even though I lost mission. That's the wonderful thing. Okay, call an assist. Wonderful. And I think when we go through, I'm going to auto the next phase here too, phase 7. I wonder if just having Bastila... Oh, okay, you know what? Excuse me for 1 second so we can... Ancient Sith Spirit, if I could return to the light. I held onto the darkness for so long. Now I'm free. Thank you, hero. I'm pretty sure that's a Junta Paul that we turn to the light side in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it was a Junta Paul. 5 Zeta Mat? Are you kidding me? Okay. Let's see how many that I get when I do tier 6. Okay. Gear level recommended 9+. Not too worried about it right now. We're going to try it on auto again. A Terran Tedic. Awesome. I knew this would have to be somewhere in the game. It'd be wonderful if it was only one phase. It's a Terran Tedic. Wonderful. Thank you, Jolie. They feed on force-sensitive beings. Be careful. Okay. So, and there's only one phase here. And let's see. What does it say up here? What is this? This looks like Django's ability where he can't be killed right away. I'm trying to click on it. Hardened Carpus. Massively increased defense until critically hit 3 times. Well, I say we get him critically hit right away, huh? What about you? Let's see. So we're going to go like this, and we're going to give this to Revan. Okay, let me see here. Let's just use a basic. It'd be nice to get critic. He's been critically hit. Excellent. Open wound. Reduced defense and tenacity. And let's put the marked on him. Now, as I said, I'm going to put this on auto to see if this works here. He gets blinded. Okay, that was impressive. I'll give it to him. The graphics of this character are pretty good. It would be, you know, maybe the Terran Tedic is going to be a character we get to play as one day. We have Wampa. I mean, it's going to be, you can have one character in your party, the Terran Tedic, and when you try to face a Jedi team, he knocks them out in one shot. Let's see how that goes. This is actually this is cool. Now, this is what I love about CG, okay? I've said things, you know, that I don't like. The time that they put into the events, and you can tell this looks like this is a tomb in Korriban. And they did the whole background, the whole scenery. Oh, I just got a rock thrown on me. They showed what the Terran Tedic looks like. I really think this is cool. They take time and they make you fall in love with the character because of his storyline too. They're telling you the exact same storyline that he had in the game. I'm not too worried that I lost Zalbar, because look at Mission, Revan, Jolie. They all have Bastila's leadership still, which is going to give all that protection. And I think, am I dealing with Revan's leadership ability well? Is he helping out? So yeah, CG does this very well, especially in other events. The CLS event, the JTR event. where they told the story of them, and that's very cool. What's this here? Hold on, gotta pause. I want to see something. What is that? A strategic advantage, I know, but this unit can gain stealth, and the Tarantetic will prefer to attack it. Cannot gain stealth. Okay, that's what I was worrying about there, or thinking about. Furious Roar? Interesting. Okay. He's gone. He gone. How many Zeta match are they going to give me here? Actually, I'm kind of excited about this. None. That's okay. I got 15 of those charts. I just knocked my microphone over. Or 15 of the things to help me get to get my mods to tier 6. What, I'm pulling a brain fade there. But as you can see, Gear 8 characters, Gear 12 Bastila, you throw Revan in the mix, you complete the Ancient Hero's journey, and, oh, definitely activate. He's activating. Now, for the purpose of the video, I'm not going to gear him up right now. I don't want it to be too long, but I wanted to show you how much it costs as a panic farmer to get him to 7 stars and then go through the event. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know some of you are not going to. I know some of you are going to write, well, that's not realistic for everybody, okay? Because we can't all get 500 crystals every day. I understand that, and I'm sorry for that. I'm just showing for the person that can get to the top of Arena and that does panic farm a character that you can spend around $150 to get them to 7 stars. And this could happen with future legendary character, or not legendary, hero's journey characters as well. Because this is worst case scenario. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please smash the subscribe button, like the video as well, click the little notification bell so you can be ready for all videos that I post, and leave comments in the comment section below. Good or bad, I want you guys to let me know what you think. If you think this was reasonable, let me know what you think of the character if you have him, and let's have an open dialogue. Let's do it. So, again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.